Welcome to the Gen X Journey podcast. Dive into all things important to Gen Xers, from advice on aging parents, expert interviews, product reviews, and heartfelt conversations. So put down the joystick, grab your Walkman, dust off your old yearbooks, and welcome to the Gen X Journey.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Gen X Journey podcast. I wanted to tee up a really fun thing that kind of bridges from the Lost Art of Being Bored episode, and we're excited to introduce a little game that we've decided to do amongst the three of us, and I'm going to turn it over to Noel to talk about it.
So if you remember one of the previous episodes, we talked about how to, we were talking about the Gen X's ability to have master boredom, I think is what it was called, right?
Yeah, Lost Art of Being Bored.
Lost Art of Being Bored.
The Lost Art of Being Bored. If you have not listened to that episode, it's a good episode. It talks about how the Gen Xers were able to survive life without all the distractions of modern day technology, et cetera, that kids these days have got to fill their time. And we were talking about road trips, and one of the things that we talked about that we did on road trips was doing Mad Libs. And so if you've never done Mad Libs, you're in for a treat, because this episode we're going to be doing a Mad Lib that we created. The name of the Mad Lib we're going to be doing tonight is called Totally Time Traveled, an 80s, 90s celebrity adventure. So that's the name of the Mad Lib. And so, Steve, I believe you are going to be doing the honors in asking for words. And then if you've never heard of a Mad Lib before, Steve's gonna be asking us questions for nouns, adjectives, verbs, and things like that, and then he's filling in the blanks on the story, and we're building a story together, and then we'll read the story. That's the Mad Lib. So anyway,
I'm so glad that Steve is doing this, because he had talked about in the boredom episode that he was one of the guys that when he was asking the questions, he was too busy laughing while he was writing them down because he knew the story. So this teed up perfectly for him to do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys, you ready for the first word?
Fire away.
All right. So give me an 80s or 90s TV show celebrity.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Tom Selleck.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good one. All right, Keith, TV show from the 80s or 90s.
Alf.
I love that show.
That's a great one.
All right, Noel, give me an adjective.
Gnarly.
Nice. Gnarly. Classic.
It's even an 80s word too.
That was
very much a Gen X 80s word, yeah. All right, Keith, plural noun.
Oh. Dudes.
Okay. Snack food, Noel. This is your jam right here.
Boy, choose one.
That's what I'm saying. That's tougher than it seems to be.
Oh, snack foods. Nachos.
There.
Is it considered snack food? Okay.
I'll allow
Gotta
it.
be.
Keith, a verb ending in ing.
Picking.
Okay. Noel, a clothing item.
We haven't said underwear yet.
You got to.
No Mad Lib is complete without some sort of potty something.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You were queuing up future words. I can feel it already. All right. Keith, a catchphrase or slogan.
Where's the beef?
Nice. A classic Wendy's commercial moment there.
Yes.
All right. Noel, an animal.
An animal?
Mm-hmm.
Flamingo.
Oh, I like it.
Type of music, Keith.
Heavy metal.
Already laughing at the story. And we still got 5 more words left. All right. Noel, a 1990s celebrity.
1990s celebrity. Zach Morris. I don't know if that's a character, but Saved by the Bell.
Works for me. All right, Keith, a verb.
Kelly Kapowski. Sorry.
Okay. Do we need to replace it?
No.
No. Okay. So what did you tell me? What did you say for me?
Verb.
Slalomed. Well, that's past tense. Should it be past tense? Why don't we just say flew?
Okay.
Still past tense, whatever.
Well, it doesn't say whether it should be current or past.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll fit. We'll make it fit. All right, Noel, movie title from the 80s or 90s?
Let's see. Animal House.
Oh, well played.
Very good. Keith, an exclamation.
What's a good exclamation from the 80s, Steve? Guys, help me out. Let's do it. Let's leave this. Is this the last one? It's got to be solid.
We got two more.
Okay. Oh. What's a good one?
Rad.
Rad. I love it. Let's do rad. I like your audible there, Steve.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, Noel. Last but not least, a place. It can be either famous or random.
Seymour, Texas.
Seymour, Texas.
There we go. Perfect.
All right, guys, you ready to hear the story?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So I woke up on the set of Alf, face to face with Tom Selleck. They were wearing gnarly outfits made entirely of dudes and eating a giant bag of nachos. You're late for rehearsal, someone shouted, and suddenly I was picking in a pair of underwear I swear I haven't worn since 1997. I looked at the camera and muttered, "Where's the beef?" as a wild flamingo ran through the studio audience. The scene cut to a dance battle featuring Zach Morris, and a gang of backup dancers doing the Macarena to some heavy metal remix. Someone yelled "cut," and I had to fly my way onto the next set. This time it looked suspiciously like the movie Animal House. Rad! I cried. I don't think I'm in Seymour, Texas anymore. And that is your story.
Nice.
That's a story.
That's a good one. Okay, that one was a pretty good one.
Seymour, Texas anymore.
Yeah, that's even better. That's better than Kansas or Metropolis, what I had in my head. I like it. Nice. That was a good one. It's been a long time since done a good Mad Lib, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I almost said categories because Noel's wife came in and challenged Steve to categories earlier before we started recording. Instead of Mad Libs, I almost said categories or Balderdash or one of them. Anyway,
looked her in the eye and said, "Bring it."
Yep, that's right. He was not scared.
Just show no fear.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
that was a good one. Okay, so we would love to hear if our listeners have ever done a recent Mad Lib. We'd like for them to share it with us as well. So if you are on our social media pages, let us know if you've done a Mad Lib. And if you'd like to come on the show and share it with us, that would be fun too. So anyway, that was a good one. Good nostalgia going back to the art of being bored. The nice thing about, I don't know if we mentioned, but we asked ChatGPT, come up with a Mad Lib for us. So pretty cool. So that was fun that we could kind of marry new technology with old school fun. So anyway, this was a short, sweet one. Yeah. Yep. Enjoyed it. And we'll catch you all on the next one. I like the next topic. Noel came up with this one. You want to talk a little bit about what's coming up next, Noel?
Yeah. So what we did is we put together a topic and just compared like what TV shows and movies back in the 80s and 90s thought about the future. And then we're doing a comparison between what the movies and TV shows thought it was going to be and then what it actually is today, and kind of compare and contrast and stuff. So that'll be the next episode. Should be really fun to do, and looking forward to it, fellas.
Us too. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Take care, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in the Gen X Journey podcast belong solely to the hosts and guests and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of any entity they are associated with. The information provided is for entertainment and informational purposes only and should not be considered professional advice. Listeners are encouraged to seek the advice of qualified professionals for any specific issues they may face. The creators and contributors of this podcast make no representations as to the accuracy, completeness, or validity of any information, and will not be liable for any errors, omissions, or any losses, injuries, or damages arising from its use.